You got attitude? Attitude. You want to talk about it? You sleepy? She's over this outfit. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Special guest Olive is here. Look at her. Look at her little face. Look at her. Tell me you can't love this baby. Isn't she amazing? Basically, I'm just coming in to do a quick little video because this was another question that I had got in my last video. A couple people hit me up on Instagram and asked me a few questions, but I just wanted to touch bases and tell you guys. I want to give you guys one, a puppy checklist, and then two, tell you guys how to make your pet a ESA animal, which is an emotional support animal. I'm gonna kind of go into a little bit of detail with that and tell you guys how that works, and I'm also gonna go into telling you guys exactly all the things that you're gonna need or that I suggest that you get before your puppy comes home. It's better to be prepared than to not be. It's almost like having like a newborn baby come home and there is stuff that you need to get. Like seriously, when I said I had a puppy shower, I legit had a puppy shower, and I had an Amazon dog list of the things that I needed and the things that I wanted, and I got everything on there. And I suggest you do the same. Make a puppy registry. I would definitely say if you are not a person who is financially stable or a person that doesn't have time on their hands, if you ain't got money, don't get a dog. They're expensive. Let's just go down the list of things that you're gonna need for when you have a dog, or when you have a puppy. I got most of my stuff off of Amazon, but some stuff I did go into puppy shops or Petco's and stuff, and actually go and look for some of the things that I needed. Petco's also very good if you like to dress your dog up. Good place to go to get some dog clothes and stuff. Right, Ollie? You're so cute. You're so cute. What's your matter? When I hold you like this. We're gonna start with a bed. You're gonna need a puppy bed. I'm also gonna link everything that I purchased from Amazon down below. Depending on what kind of dog you have, you want to go ahead and especially you want to look at the breed you have and the size that you're gonna have the dog when it's not a puppy anymore, when it gets bigger, and then go off of that. You want to look for a bed that's going to be washable, something you could just throw into the washing machine and be good, because when they're babies they have accidents. Sometimes they'll throw up. You want to prepare for all that stuff, and you want to have that stuff clean. I would suggest probably getting 2 different beds. Have beds might be the smart thing, so that if something happens to the other one, have the other bed to kind of rely on. Next thing I would say is blankets. When you're bringing your baby home, or even when your puppy is sleeping at night, they're gonna want a blanket. They're gonna want something to snuggle up with. She loves to go on her blanket, tug on her blanket. Sometimes we play around with it. I'll throw it on top of her, she'll get out, and she likes to play. Make sure when you get a blanket, take it and sleep with it so that it gets your scent on it. Because when I got her blanket, I have it was 3 blankets in a package, which is great. I'm gonna put that link down below, of course. She threw up on the blanket. So it was at least I had 3 blankets. But the thing about it is I had that blanket, and then I had a blanket on my bed. In the beginning, I was letting her sleep on my bed, in her bed, because she was so tiny, and I was a little bit afraid for her to be on the ground and crawl somewhere and whatever. Also, it was so crazy because it was she didn't even want her blanket. She wanted my blanket because my scent was over it. So she would take my blanket and sleep on that instead of sleeping with hers. So I would suggest getting blankets and just sleeping with them a few times before you actually get your puppy. Third thing that you're going to need is pee pads, because your dog is not going to be trained. The dog is going to go in the house. You can't even put your dog down when you get them. Make sure that you have your pee pads you're going to use while the puppy's still in training. Things that I actually have, probably gonna link it down below. They're really good. They have stickies on the outside of the edges. She likes to bite on the edges to try to tear up the pee pad, and it's it has the sticky on the side so that it can stay stuck to the ground. First thing was the bed, blankets, pee pads. The next thing you're gonna need is dog food. You're gonna need puppy, like, I would suggest going to like a Petco, going to like an animal store or whatever, asking them, telling them what breed you have, telling them how big they're gonna get, telling them how old they are, and go from there. The dog food that I use for her is Blue Buffalo or Blue Diamond, something like that. It's for the small breeds, and I get the dry food and I get the wet food. So what I'll do is I'll take the dry food, I'll put the dry food in her bowl. Sometimes I crush it up, and then I'll mix the wet food in with it. They like that. They like when you do that, and then that gets them used to having both. Next thing you're gonna need is a doggy brush, like a doggy brush or a doggy comb. She's a multi-poo, as you guys would know. Wait. She's trying to get out of this sweater. I'm gonna just take the sweater off for her because she's not with it tonight. It's my little teddy bear. You feel better now, huh? And tell them you like your belly rub. Everyone rub Ollie's belly. She's sleepy. Look. Yeah, she's sleepy. So she's like, wants to cuddle in my neck. She likes to do that. The breed that I have is a multi-poo. So multi-poos, they get hairy. They have curly hair. Dogs get matted very easily. So you want to make sure you get a nice brush. Once again, you can find that off of Amazon. And so you can make sure you're brushing your dog so that they're not going to get matted. So when you do take them to the groomer's not pissed off, or that you don't have to go and sit there and have the whole dog's hair shaved off because of the fact that the dog has so many mats. Brush or a puppy comb, whatever one you prefer, look it up and see which one is going to be good for your breed. Next thing I would say is, I would suggest getting like a little sweater or something, especially bringing them home for the first time, or if it's in the winter time. Like, you need to put something on your dog because they do get cold. I live in New York, so, and it's winter time, so I know, like, when I go outside, I put something on her to make sure she's comfortable, make sure she's nice and warm in her carrier. The next thing I would say is get a puppy bag or a dog bag. I have two different dog bags. I got one of the bags off of Amazon, and then my client Dory got me another bag. So I switch back and forth between the two. One is actually a backpack, which I definitely suggest. So I'm gonna put the link down below for the backpack that I got. It's so, first of all, it's cute. It's really cute, and then they're comfortable in there. They can breathe. You could put them on your back and just go about your business. And you put their little toys in there, and they'll be straight. A good quality backpack that they're gonna be able to, or a dog bag that you're gonna be able to use for a while. You're gonna need a leash, and if you go and look, sometimes the leash will come with the dog poo bags or whatever. Mine came with a poo bag. It came with poo bags and the leash, and it came also with the portable bowl. That's another thing that you need to get. Make sure you definitely have a portable bowl, because if you take your dog with you, your dog's gonna get thirsty, your dog's gonna get hungry, and you need to have that with you. It's very easy to clean out. It's very easy to handle and to take with you, because you could just collapse it. It like collapses. Like it's flexible. It's like plastic, and it'll collapse, and you can lay it flat in your bag, and it's easy to take along with you. So definitely get one of those as well. Someone asked me what insurance do I have. I actually got the tags in the mail. So I heard like different things about insurance. Some people say definitely get insurance. Some people say don't get insurance, it's a waste of money. But me, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I did get insurance. So the insurance I got is Nationwide pet insurance. It has her name on it. It has my name. It has my name, and then it has Olive's name on it. And then it has the policy number. It has the vet helpline on it. This is like her little insurance card or whatever. And then it also comes with like 2 of these little smaller tags that can go on her leash if she wears one, a leash or her collar if she wears one. That's really optional. I decided to get it because it's going to cut back on costs. I only paid $54 a month for her insurance, and let's say something happens to her, at least I have it and she's good to go. You want to get it when they're really small, so that you're not going to be paying an arm and a leg for insurance. The next thing I'm going to say that you need to get is a vet. find a vet in your area, or find the best vet that can be by your job or whatever, like closest to you. The vet that I use, his name is Dr. Douglas. I actually got lucky and have a vet right 2 blocks away from me, and I have it's a puppy salon 2 blocks away from me. It's the craziest thing that I never even noticed that it was there. I walk by there all the time and I never noticed it was there until I got a dog. You want to find out where there's a nice groomers, and also a good vet. The vet that I go to, if you're in the Mount Vernon area and you want to support a Black owned business, and he's at 16 Mount Vernon Avenue. I can link that down below so you guys can look, just in case you live in like Mount Vernon, the Bronx area, you want a new vet, whatever. I'll link that down below. So for now, I'm gonna just say that those are the things that you are gonna need for your puppy checklist, as far as just starting to bring home your dog and being a new dog parent. Other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is how to make your dog a ESA, which is an emotional support animal. Olive is an emotional support animal. They do have anxiety, so she is a big comfort to me as far as that is concerned. My anxiety is under control. It's she definitely like brings happiness to my life and definitely helps with that. Make your dog an emotional support animal. You're going to go and look online and you're going to look up emotional support animals. You need to go ahead and read all of your rights so that you know exactly what your right is as a dog mom or whatever, dog dad, whatever, and realize like your rights as far as like what you can do and where you can bring your pet and everything like that. I would definitely say look that up. Do not go on one of those sites and look up emotional support animal and go pay for a vest, go pay for a card, go pay for the paperwork. All that shit, all that stuff is fake. You don't need any of that. Your animal does not need to be registered, as they say. Like, the dog does not need to be registered. The animal does not need to be registered, because not only dogs are emotional support animals. You can have a snake, you can have a bird, you can have whatever. You just want to basically go to your therapist, go to your physician, and tell them like, I have an animal, and then tell them how exactly like you feel as far as when your animal's around, and the detachment of how you feel when you leave your pet. They will evaluate your situation, and then they will write you a letter right then and there. That's all you need to do. That's all. You don't need a card. You don't need a certification letter. You don't need this. You don't need that. You just need a letter. Healthcare provider, or you need a letter from your therapist. Me, I went to my therapist and I told her, and she wrote me the letter with no issues. She already knew that I battled with anxiety, so that wasn't an issue. It was pretty easy for me. But you don't need to go and waste your money wasting $200 for certificates and letters and this and that. It's fake. It's all fake. Give yourself the money and save yourself the energy of doing that, because you're gonna be sick when you find out you didn't need to do any of that. But that's why I said make sure you go in and read your rights and know exactly where you can bring your dog, and where if somebody says something to you about having your dog, it's not gonna be an issue at all. Know your rights, and you'll see down below in the rights that it says you don't need anything for a emotional support animal. You don't need paperwork and this and that and certificates and cards. You don't need any of that. Okay, so just make sure you go and read your rights first though, and go see exactly what is what. And then you go from there, thinking if you are going to actually need an emotional support animal, or you actually want to register them or get the letter from your physician. You could go from there. But that's the only thing you need to do. Let me save you guys a lot of time and energy, effort, and money. Don't go make that mistake, okay? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we are on the road to 1K. We're almost there. I'm so excited. I already have my watch time, but I don't have the subscribers yet. So I just want to thank everybody for 960 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to making more content. You guys are going to see Olive. You guys are going to see some new stuff. Thank you for watching. Let's go by the alley real quick. Say bye. Bye. Bye, guys. See you next time.